So, now that 1.3 has been out for a few weeks, I had the impulsive thought to finally make a random video because why not? 1.3 has been delivering in many ways and it's honestly treated me really well. Yeah, as you can see I have no reasons to complain. Oh shit. Yes! Let's go! What? What? It's fine guys, just win your 50-50 twice. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about things and just go over my thoughts on these patch so far. So first things first, I gotta talk about Sorekeeper. Now that I can finally retire my Verena from solo carrying the middle floors, I gotta say the comfort in team options has been pretty liberating. Even though for this start of adversity, I was being a bit freaky and just had a bit of fun with the left and right side, but knowing that I had my Sorekeeper, I felt pretty good for variation. But yeah, I don't think I wanna max out your talents yet because it's like whatever outside of her special talents. But yeah, this is what I'm rocking with right now. And these are her echoes, a healing bonus, 4 cost, and of course double ER on the 3 costs. Now this might change in the future depending on how my energy recharge requirements are doing, but yeah, we'll see. This is really fun to use and not as clunky as a certain grass toucher, so yeah. And more importantly, this is drop dead gorgeous. Like, I don't know how the hell I could sleep here. Insane comfort, really fun to play. I could not ask for more. Moving on, I want to talk about the new map and of course the experience that comes with it. The Black Source is just gorgeous. Without a doubt, the additions of the Black Source and this Deep is a huge visual upgrade to the world that we know. In contrast to the vibrant, snow-covered Mount Firmament, the Black Source is kind of the opposite. It's a darker and mysterious place, but that doesn't mean that it takes away from its beauty. The waves are truly wuthering here. And the skybox is amazing, both while in the day and the nighttime. And if that doesn't satisfy you, you can just pop your Sorekeeper ult, and yeah, you can just take in the scenery. Meanwhile, in the Tethys Deep there is a huge stream of data that is just impossible to not notice. I mean, look at this guy for example. He cannot stop looking at the tower without thinking about his dead wife in there who sacrificed herself. Yeah. Exploring the area really is not that complex. Most of it is just chest collecting and the puzzles are not really puzzles. It's all combat challenges maybe. Which I'm okay with because it was actually pretty damn fun. In fact, it was so much fun that I completely forgot to press the record button while I was doing them. Yeah. There is some more exploration type quests you can do for us, right, instead of just, you know, combat challenges, but they are pretty limited. My main complaint about this area is that it all felt like it was finished pretty damn fast. I literally did everything in less than 5 hours of playtime, but that also means that it was pretty fun to do. I still preferred 1.1's exploration style because it had more variety of challenges, but this was really good as well, and also extremely rewarding for the time spent. And before I move on, here's a fun fact. The moon you are seeing in the Black Source is the actual legit moon of Sol 3. The moon was destroyed thousands of years ago from the wave-borne phenomena, and the one you see in Jinzhou is actually a projection. You can even see the red lines of projection, which are distorted in the Black Source because of the tacitite interfering with its frequencies. Yeah, I just love little things like that in games, yeah, so I just nerd over them. Anyways, now I want to talk about the events of this patch because, yeah, as always, a new version of the game brings along with it a ton of new events. We finally got a new permanent floor in Tower of Adversity for some more rewards, a shit ton of material events. It is actually ridiculous the amount of mods you can get, but most importantly, we got another huge boss rush event, but this time it was actually using the actual holograms and it is co-op. I'll be honest, when I saw that it was co-op, I thought that it would be pretty damn miserable because I never really enjoyed co-op events in the G game. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, but holy shit, I was proven wrong. This was legit fun. It was just fun to play with other people, and in a pretty balanced way because of how intros and outros work in co-op. So even if you suck ass, you still contribute to your team. The good thing about this event is that if you do not want to do the co-op, you can just get all the ass right by soloing the easier challenges. But if you want to do the harder ones, well, you better queue up, bro. The only real drawback about this event is basically how much of a visual clusterfuck it is. Especially when there is a Jinsei in the team, because she basically flashbangs you every 10 seconds. So yeah, I just really hope in the future they add a setting to tone down the visual effects of teammates, because sometimes it can be a bit too much. And besides that, besides the post-rush event, there is also this new event which is basically a simple parkour event where you literally just grapple. And yeah, you get ass right for it, so I just won't complain. But we could really use a more complex version of the parkour event where we use the portals which they introduced in this main quest. I'm also really curious about how they're gonna implement the next combat event, which is the Infinite Battle Simulation, which they're gonna put out later this patch, since they haven't really tried a similar mode before. So yeah, we'll see, I'm really curious. But yeah, when it comes to the story itself, I thought it was decent. Okay, I don't think that the story on its own was better than 1.1. I thought we will get a bit more information about the Black Swords as an organization and how they function in the other nations as well, as a small teaser for the future, you know, because we pretty much don't know a lot about the rest of the Soul 3. We only know things about Huanglong and some snippets about Renacita and the new Federation. But yeah, instead it was focused mostly around the dynamic between Rover and Swordkeeper, and I'm fine with that because that shit was beautiful. The storytelling and how they implemented fighting, puzzle solving, lore drops, and of course cinematics in between the dialogues was actually really well done. And most importantly, the delivery was really good, especially here.
Please, leave here.
No.
The Earth went asunder. The world reduced to ashes.
What the fuck?
Confirmed. Chief Steward.
What is going on, bro? What the fuck? And dude, Rover's relationship with Swordkeeper was really beautifully done. My main complaint is that it fell just a bit short of what I expected, and that there is no direct bridge into 1.4 or like where exactly we should head to now. But it is safe to assume that 1.4 is going to be centered around Camellia. I won't complain about Encore and Camellia not showing up at all, because we are getting an Encore's story quest in the second half, and Camellia showing up right now in this story quest would make no sense because she's currently tracking the Fraxidus. Overall, a solid 8 out of 10 for me, because there's still a lot of room to improve. What I would like more in the main quest is for characters to just interact more between themselves instead of just being influenced by Rover's reads. Yeah, I want just the characters to feel more alive outside of the Rover's influence. I still prefer Rover being the centerpiece of attention in the main story, but I would just like to see more character dynamics. Don't get me wrong, Swordkeeper and Rover's relationship made sense and it was beautiful. I just want to see more characters sign on their own as well outside of Rover's sphere of influence. That's all. Imagine if we just walked into Renacita and we were complete nobodies. Or imagine if they just straight up hated us, similar to how I was in the first closed beta test. They were really suspicious of Rover in CPT1. So I believe Kuro can cook, so I'll just take a seat, be patient, and watch how everything unfolds. Now, what is a major improvement this patch is without a doubt the music. When people were shitting on Wuthering Waves music, Kuro took that shit personally and just straight up cooked up some absolute fire. From Swordkeeper's PV being absolute cinema, the orchestra was so good, the piano. Bro, it is actually insane. I'm getting chills every time I listen to that. And of course, I cannot forget about the new battle track in the Black Source.
Blink, you miss. Cutting it close. How's that for a magic trick?
But bro, the Nier style music with the chaos-like language over these melodies, it is just it's so good. The moment you walk through the entrance in the story for the first time in the Tethys Deep, that feeling is something. But yeah, besides that, the music throughout the story quest was also just pretty decent. Bonus points for the Kurobot unique track, which I'm playing right now in the video. It's really fun. And of course, the Black Source default tracks, which are both really nice to listen to, both the day and the night track as well. Overall, Kuro did such a really good job for the OST for the Black Source, and I'm just glad we're seeing this much improvement for the game's soundtrack this early on, because let's be honest, 1.0 music was pretty mediocre. There were some good tracks, but the open world music was not hitting. But yeah, they're doing really good now, and that's what matters. I'm just be real, I'm just really glad the musical instruments played a huge role for the main quest. The piano is a really emotional instrument, and I don't know about you guys, but when the music is focused around that shit, it just gets me. And I'm just really glad it was really important for making the connection between Storekeeper and Rover. To finish off, I think Kuro has been genuinely doing a really good job patch after patch. The constant improvement in storytelling, the expressions, the QoL updates, the pretty good rewards, all of it is just improving patch after patch, and I just cannot wait for 1.4 and the future updates. The game is in good hands without a doubt, and overall I'm pretty hopeful for the game's direction, as Kuro has proved time and time again that they can deliver a fun experience for the player base. They really are listening, man, and I'm just glad they haven't taken their foot off the gas yet, since things are only just getting better and better. So yeah, that is all from me, guys. I hope I'll see you again soon. See ya.